Hello, Ryan. This will be some video feedback for you. It'll focus on the web banner. We've got 2 weeks left. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Ryan, this is very nice. It's very clear. The movement is, I think, as the word suggests, relaxing. You've used the corporate palette, I think, to good effect. Typographically, I think one thing I would suggest maybe is to have the words span both the turquoise solid as well as the ocean. And they could be larger and maybe semi-transparent. Remember, you can vary the opacity. It's simple. I think there's minimum of ingredients. But even so, could it be simpler? Do you need the phone number, for example? It's generally understood that if you click on the web banner, it'll take you to a website. And in the interest of making it uncluttered, perhaps you could dispense with that. I'll open it up in Photoshop to see how you have organized your layers and use the timeline editor. Ryan, this is a really nice job in documenting your process too, and how clever just to copy the or do a cropping of the frame editor. I get a very clear idea of your process. Now the idea is, ideally, is to intertwine this with some narrative. You don't need to be exhaustive with the illustrations. Maybe select 3 or 4. The final reflection isn't that long. But, we're probably all in this class visual types, and so if the weight of that is put on imagery, I think that's fine. Okay, I've opened your file. It's saying that I'm missing some text layers, or not missing them, but they need to be updated. It's generally not a problem, and your file looks much the same as it does in the discussion board. So here we go. I see you have a command of the frame-based editor. You might consider putting some what's called tweening in between frames, and I'll show you how that's done. You can use the defaults just to experiment with, and maybe vary or speed it up a little bit just to see what we get. So the idea that things should fade in and out, or fade out, I guess. You get the general idea. If you want, you can refine your animation, but it meets the requirements of the rubric, and so I have to give my hat off to you. Congratulations. I look forward to seeing what refinements you can work into it in the next week or two.